It's Tommy for RX31 James Presser. Let them know. Thank you. Bye.
Morning, guys. Oh, come on, Chris. You know, I thought I'm going to have a chair here.
One second.
So, Vlade, February 7th, you told Mark Stein you're not trading DeMarcus Cousins, and there are reports that you told Cousins and his camp that you weren't trading him. What changed between then and, of course, where we are today?
Well, I would like to discuss, you know, the process and negotiation what we had with other teams. So, making the decision is a process that you have to do the homework, and we decide. Actually, I decided to make the decision in the best time, best offer we had, and you know, moving forward, it was very important for us to think about our culture and try to win. You can win if you don't have a culture.
So, why now and not sooner? And is this the ideal assets in return that you and ownership visualized?
You know, when you make a deal, you want to get the most, and right now I think it's the best time, and it was the best offer we had, and like I said, best time moving forward.
Vlade, you guys are a game and a half out of the 8th spot. What do you tell your fans when you make a move like this and basically, you know, sort of change the direction of the franchise?
We're going to play hard. We're going to play a lot of fun, improve every day, and try to compete and try to make a playoff. And if not, we are setting ourselves in a good place to move forward, to make a winning culture.
How much of this was about
Right now? No. Right now, no. I mean, but it's a process of trying to make the right thing, you know, for a future of this team and organization.
How much of this was about not necessarily the players in return, but about changing the culture? You mentioned that a couple of times.
It's a big part, and like I said, you know, I felt that was very important for us to make this step, you know, because it was the best time, and it was the best offer we had over there.
Was there something that happened recently to change your mind? Because you have been adamant about DeMarcus staying here, maybe even signing a big money contract this summer. Now all of a sudden he's gone. What changed your mind?
Yeah, first of all, you know, I love DeMarcus. I think, you know, he did, you know, great things here in the community and for this team, and I wish him nothing but the best in New Orleans. And but in second hand, you know, I have to do my job, and I felt like, you know, this is the best time to move forward and make it, you know, change the culture, moving forward, make a better organization.
Was there something that changed your mind though recently? Because again, you were not going to trade him, you said.
It didn't change. You know, like I said, you know, we can discuss about the process because we talk about it, deliberate, you know, a long time, and we weren't sure what we're gonna do and which direction. Now we have made the clear decision to go and make it, you know, culture change. It was difficult, but I responsible for making the decision in the basketball operation, and I did it.
What do you think that Matt Barnes was also waived today to make room for the free incoming players? Is that factual, and is that again a cultural issue?
Well, that was unfortunately thing that we have to do, you know. But like again, we want to make, you know, different culture in the future and try to win the, you know, win the games.
What do you say to people who think you didn't get enough?
We got the best offer in the best time of the year.
Vlade, what would you say to season ticket holders that just renewed their tickets? What would you say to the fans?
They deserve better, and I'm in a position to try to make it right way. And I really believe this is the right way to do it. Change the culture and moving forward.
Are you worried about future ramifications of how you're perceived amongst agents and free agents and people that play for you when you go back on something like saying you're not going to trade him even just a few days ago, and then now you do? I mean, how does that? Are you worried about possible future ramifications of that?
That's a question for those people.
Well,
Vlade, was there a chance, like, most of these deals, like, rarely of this magnitude happen this time of the year. Any thought that maybe you can wait till you get closer to the deadline, and much more pressure, you've got to be able to get more?
We'll
Possibly if you
get,
waited.
most likely we will get less because I had a better deal 2 days ago.
Than what you got now?
Yep.
And
You,
then-
you had a better offer for Cousins 2 days ago?
Talk to those agents. They say.
So what?
I don't want to go in details. I don't want to discuss about the process. It was a big process for us.
Did that and that didn't shy you away, obviously. I mean, even though you settled for an offer you didn't like as much as the other one, no thought in your mind.
This was the best time and best offer we get for this particular time.
Why-
What was
Why-
wrong with
why
the
was
culture? You keep mentioning the culture. What was wrong with if there was anything wrong with the culture?
We want to try to, not just to make a playoff. We want to move forward, and I felt like very strong that we're not going in the right direction, and we had to do it
Why would be this time be better than say after the season or anything like that?
because we would probably lose more value on what we tried to get.
How
Vlade,
much did his
when did you come to
agent
the,
saying that he wouldn't re-sign with another team? How much did that hurt you in this process?
Well, that's a question for them. I knew, working in a last period, doing the process of what we're going to do, and we knew exactly where we're going, and we tried to do our best. And like I said, it was the best time for us to do it.
Is it fair to say you've been thinking about this for a long time now, and maybe you had to convince back?
Deliberating, what we're going to do, and obviously, when I realized that this is going to be best offer now, moving forward, I had to pull the trigger.
Was there a specific moment, Vlade, that you realized you got to move, as good as he is, that you got to move him? Did that come to you this off season, during the season, or when?
No, recently, but I can't, just talk about details. It's something that, it was a lot of thinking process of trying to figure out what exactly to do and when to do.
So have you talked with the players and coach? What's the vibe like
With
with the current Kings players?
some of them, yeah, some of them on the phone, some of them I saw this morning, some of them I'm going to call right after this.
What's their reaction? What was their...
Well, again, that's a question for them. I'm trying to inform everybody what's going on and what we try to do and send a message where we're going.
Vlade, do you anticipate?
I tried to call him right after the game last night. Texted him to call me back. Hopefully, he's in Sacramento. Hopefully, I can see him or just talk before he goes back.
Vlade, do you anticipate more moves on the way? Do you anticipate more moves by Thursday?
It's always opportunity. You're always open to make and improve the team. So we have a couple more days, so we'll see.
Is it safe to say that going into New Orleans, you had an idea that this would likely happen, that you would be trading DeMarcus Cousins?
Pretty much, yeah.
What was Vivek's involvement with this whole process?
Well, he has a full faith in me to make basketball decisions, and I made this decision.
How much
Vlade,
did it
just
play into your decision, the 6 years that you would have had under an extension and all that money? How much did that play into this decision?
Well, you had some part. You wanna know what you're getting into.
Vlade, just so I understand what you said earlier, you had a better offer a couple of days ago. That disappeared. You thought this is as good as it's going to get. You can't wait any longer.
Exactly.
So what do you see in Buddy Hield? What is he going to bring to the team?
It's a talented guy. I talked to him today, and his work ethic is exactly what we want here. Energy. Try to improve his game and our team. So this is something that we were looking forward.
That 2017 first round pick for this draft, that first one, is it top 3 protected?
Yes. I mean, this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so Vlade, if you don't get it, it is from the top 3, what do you get?
We got year after, the year after, the year after until we get it.
Buddy, in your press release, you mentioned character. What do you want these guys that are coming in? What character do you want them? What do you want to see on the floor?
I believe you saw game against Celtics we play here. That's exactly what I want to see.
You talked to multiple teams. What made this the best offer in your mind?
Buddy Hield, who was a first-round pick last year. Another first round we have from them same year because we feel very strong about this draft this year. It's very strong, probably strongest than the past few years, and ability to start fresh.
Was that Celtics game a factor in your decision, and if so, why?
No, really, it was a big thing. But somebody asked me what would I like to see. That's exactly what I want to see.
How many
The
technicals play into that?
Again, I really love DeMarcus. I think he's a great kid. It just wasn't, I would say, fit right now what we try to do. And I wish him all the best. And I hope he would have a positive effect on his career.
They took a couple more from you on Sunday that the message was the same, that you were not going to trade him. Is that true?
Well, you got to talk to them.
No, that's what they said.
I don't want to comment.
Did it just get to be too much with the mark? Did all the encore, the technicals, the run-ins with teammates, the run-ins with coaches, did it just get to be too much for you, Vlade?
Well, it's a lot of stuff that we really deliberate, what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. And like I said, we came to a point where we feel, I realized this is the best time, best move, and best offer we're going to have.
When did Divac come around to the idea of trading DeMarcus?
He didn't have it yet.
I'm sorry.
I just told him, what I'm going to do.
He didn't greenlight it or anything. He just.
Yeah, I said, he has a full faith, on for me to do basketball decisions.
We'll take one more.
Will you guys be buying out Tyreke Evans, or do you expect him to join the team?
Tariq is coming, yeah. He has expired contract.
How about Galloway?
He's coming, yeah. Bloody him too.
Thanks, folks.
Thanks, Vlade.